Welcome back to Spyro 3 Reignited. So, on the way back to Evening Lake, Edgy fell out of the whirligig, which is now gone, and I picked up this random hitchhiker.
You, can we get ice cream?
No. Welcome back,
I
people.
think I butchered it. Thank you. And to be fair, as you guys know that I was on my vacation, I asked Robot Toaster to make sure that my Eggmobile was fueled up for the return trip. She didn't do that, so I got stranded halfway, there were... yeah, I got stranded. So thanks for you for picking me up. And Toaster, if you're watching, I'll get you later.
That's it. I've had enough.
And I'm so glad I made it back in time to actually finish the Spyro trilogy.
I'm going to send it
So,
to destroy all
yeah, so since this is the first time episode you've been in for Spyro 3, what are your thoughts on the
It
game?
will smash them and crush them and grind them and tear
Okay,
them
Spyro
apart.
3, I remember it being like
Smear them and smush them
my
and crack them
favorite
and
out of the
grease them.
trilogy, just because
Hear you?
I liked the sorceress,
Won't that
and
kill them?
I liked that Pamela Aiden, like Millhouse from Simpsons. She was Banicula. I think that's
All this time you've only wanted
Blanca.
them for their
I can't
wings?
remember. I remember her name. Blah. Blanca. There we go. What am I?
I need them for a
It's been a day
spell,
today,
so
but
I can
the
live
animation for the
forever.
Reignited trilogy,
Wait a
love it.
a spell?
What did you
And
think
now
was
we
going to
learned
do?
that...
And I like.
Oh, go ahead.
Zoo?
I was just gonna say I love the sorcerer's animation for this. But proceed.
Be singing a different tone. You know what I mean?
You said
And
just
here we
keeping them in
learned
our
that
world
Bianca
was enough.
has been
You
tricked
never
the
said you
entire
had to kill
time.
them.
I don't have to kill them. It just stops them from wriggling so much.
Yeah.
You're terrible. I can't believe I ever listened to you.
Oh, yeah,
Insolent
she's mad.
brat. I'll take care of her as soon as I finish off that dragon. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
Oh, this is gonna get real ugly.
He's just like, I don't want to get turned into a thing. I don't want to get turned
Which
into a
is
thing.
which is weird contrast to the one that becomes Spike.
Yeah.
Which is still weird that she asks, "How do you want dragon for lunch?" It just makes zero sense.
The sorceress plans to use this
Mm-hmm.
monster to destroy every iota of her
And
opposition.
for some strange reason, they turned the arena for Scorch into basically a giant whale mouth.
I will endeavor to assist you by means of a steady provision.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that design, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah. But,
Scorch
I
is
will say, it
essen-
was... Oh, yeah.
Scorch is
Go,
essentially
go
Ripto, not Ripto, Gulp, but done really well. Because Bentley will be sending you ammo to hit him with once his shield is down. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
And yes, this is the yes.
Oh
he
yeah,
is
I don't know.
using-
I like the designs. Like the designs.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
me
go
too.
ahead.
And yes, he is using his spin move to send them. It's the only time we'll get to see the spin move. Because, yeah, he doesn't use the spin move anymore after this. And the
I gotta
enemies
say, I
that
feel sorry for the crabs.
I don't know.
All right, proceed. Proceed.
The enemies that appear from Scorch's eggs depend on his health. Since now he's now nearing 75, he now has the rats with TNT boxes. Now he's on his last leg. Oh right. In the original version, those were replaced with buds. But for some reason they changed it to running flaming guys. Oh, there he is.
That's a little weird.
There he is. Basically, Buzz just works the same way as how he was in the original boss fight, except he doesn't do the buzzsaw unless if you let him wait wait a little bit too long. Stop jumping to the left, you dick. And there goes Scorch. Be digested by the acid of the whale. Yeah, I don't understand.
I could make a Jonah joke, but I'm not going to.
They already did. Because remember, that's the name of the
Okay.
of the dragon and the whale in Evening Lake.
Oh, alright.
And for some reason, they had swim trunks onto it. It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's weird.
I never understood that. But now we move on to Midnight Mountain, the final world, well, the second to last world of Spyro 3. And with the rocket made, we have no more vehicles.
Did you bring any more food? I'm starving.
There's no time for that, Hunter. We have to stop the sorceress. She's gonna kill all the dragon hatchlings.
Alright, so I'm just going to say this while we're watching the cutscene, but I did some research yesterday, because for some reason, I've been in a Garfield mood lately. I've been, like, rereading, like, some of my comics that I have. And so I did some research on, like, the show. Apparently, the voice actor of Odie, same voice actor behind Ripto.
Which Ripto, though?
Like, in general.
Oh, it's the same guy for throughout all the years?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
And as of
Imagine
that...
to my surprise when I found that out.
Yeah, that's really weird. As of that cutscene, Hunter is now free. So if there are any Hunter missions that you did not do, you can now go back and do them. But now we're going back to Evening Lake so we can get the last reward of all the Sparks levels. Okay.
I remember playing the Sparks levels, like, the original game, and I had so much fun with them.
Everyone, go the fuck away! Yeah, you also might forget that this only gives you 2 of the rewards of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they only give you the first and third rewards because the second and fourth are relatively useless and already in the game.
I think Sparks should check it out.
But now we enter Starfish Reef, which is the second to last Sparks world. Speaking of, you watched the episode with Spider Town, right?
Yep. I did.
Did you get scared from those spiders as a kid, or?
I did, because, like, the original designs were kind of like, because as someone who has arachnophobia, I hated the hell out of that level, but I knew that if I didn't do it, I wouldn't complete the game, and I tried as a kid to actually complete all 3 spirals. The first 2, successful. Third Spyro game, not so much, just because, like, that kind of held me back. But then, when I got the Reignited Trilogy, I knew I would have to actually eventually do that level. So I kind of just, like, you know...
Face your fear?
Played my music. Yeah, I kind of faced my fears. Like, I played, like, my, Sonic music playlist that I have. That helps me. And I just, like, savaged. Just, like, I'm yelling, screaming. Mom thought that something was wrong with me, so she's like, you know, is everything alright? I'm like, just killing spiders in my game. And she's like, are you doing good? Well, they're dead. And that was like that when, you know, I got Hogwarts Legacy. Because, like, there's a mission where you have to infiltrate, like, a cavern of spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I had asked you, like, I needed some music, and, like, you guys provided the music for me, which was... It helped. Yeah.
This one,
but yeah, I hated that level as a kid. But this one, I love this one.
honestly,
I did feel kind of bad for, like, destroying the starfish as a kid, because I thought I was destroying Patrick's family. That's where my mind went.
I mean, it's like, to be fair, Patrick's already been destroyed because of the Patrick Star show.
Yeah, why did Nick do that? I don't get it.
I don't know. It's just weird as hell.
Yeah. But speaking of Nick, Amber was really announced today for Nick All-Star Brawls 2, which
Yep.
I'm happy.
Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, you would think that if they were to add a third Danny Phantom rep, it would have been like Skulker or Valerie. Honestly, I'm glad they didn't go obvious and brought in Ember.
Yeah, I think Amber was like a fan favorite character more than Skulker and Valerie. I think. Yeah. And then I don't think Ren and Stimpy are going to be in the sequel.
Yeah, no, I don't think they are.
I don't know.
I also honestly hope they
Yeah.
take out and like maybe, at least maybe one, or they don't overload with Avatar.
I think they got like the perfect amount of Avatar characters actually.
Yeah. Yeah, we do not.
I'm just
need
happy
a
that we finally have
firebender.
like Nick All-Star Brawls 2 with like. I'm just happy that we finally have like All-Star Brawls 2 with all 4 turtles.
Yeah, which is weird that they ignored.
I was like, not happy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, they ignored Donnie and Mikey for like this till the sequel. Yeah.
If only that Sony would give PlayStation All Stars 2 another shot.
See, they could have potential for like like All-Stars 2.
But do they? No.
No, because Sony doesn't want to take that chance again.
Yeah,
Which-
because Sony hates creativity and thinking.
Well, not so much thinking. It's more Sony. Like they just think if they just shout like the same thing over and over again, people will.
I mean, it works for
Speaking of Sony-
Nintendo, but
Yeah.
what also works for Nintendo is they actually do try to make things feel different.
Yeah,
And Sony
like
kind
I'm
of
gonna use the Mario
does
games
that.
for example. Like each Mario game, like, while some stuff may be like repetitive and that, they do find new ways to change it up.
Yeah.
And apparently the reason why Daisy's in Super Mario Wonder is because I guess like the creator didn't want his daughters to argue over who gets to play as Peach. So that's why Daisy's
Which is the
involved.
kind
And
of
I'm just
cute,
like, okay,
which is kind of cute reasoning.
yeah.
Only
It's
we'll
cute, but
get
I'm
the
like, okay,
Scapelli
yeah.
brothers in these instead of the 2 random nameless toads.
See, I was just gonna say, I don't get why you have to include the Toads when you can include Wario and Waluigi. Like
Yeah.
that would be fun.
I
But
do
hey,
love-
you got the baby dragon.
I do love that the baby dragon is in a bubble for this. Also, I missed some gems because you can't go into some of the routes until the end after you complete the thing, which is stupid.
Yep. No, I remember. Yeah, I think it was this level. I remember I missed one gem, and I'm just like,
Where the
where
hell
the
is it?
frick? Yeah. where the
Yeah,
hell
that is the one thing I will admit I don't like about the Sparks levels. You don't have the gem radar.
Sure showed him. And now the magic from the egg has made you even stronger, allowing you to take one more hit for Spyro.
And now we have 4
Right, you got-
hits.
That's not bad.
The only weird thing is Sparks will just glow brighter when he has the 4th hit.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't come up with another color or anything, just, oh hey, he now sparkled. Oh, shimmy.
Sparkle.
Now it just made me think of the scene in Simpsons when Homer is trying to come up with a fix
Yep.
for the leak in the sub, and Bart just
Yeah.
reminds him of
And
the
he Bart,
earring.
sparkle.
Bart.
Yeah, I know that's where I got that from. Because every time I hear Sparkle, Sparkle, I think of that scene. Sparkle, Sparkle.
But now it's time for Midnight Mountain, the final world.
Nice.
First, it's time for the final, for one of the three final Beyond.
Final warning.
Spyro,
Oh.
I know you don't trust me, but I want to help you stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the
100
eggs, I
to
think
unlock
my
the
magic
final
will be
boss
strong
fight.
enough to open the portal.
Unlike
I'll
the
come
40
find you when you
40
have enough
orbs
eggs,
that are needed
okay?
to unlock Ripto's levels.
Yep.
Weirdly,
That
you
was
would,
fun.
if my memory serves me, you would have enough if you complete every stage up to the third world, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And in
Yep.
fact, you would have all 100 in while you're doing the third world.
Yeah.
And we already saw that Moneybags now has a monkey hostage. So, yeah.
Monkey.
A monkey whose moveset is just as underutilized as the Yetis.
Yep.
And yes, I almost did.
I can't
fall.
remember. Does the monkey's like Agent X9, right?
9.
Sorry, 9. Does he appear in any other Spyro games, or is this his only game?
I think he shows up in Hero's Tale. I've not played that. I know that he has playable segments in Spyro 3 Attack the Rhinos.
Yeah.
The third GBA game.
I
which
think
is the better of all the GBA games, even though all three are isometric platformers.
Definitely.
And they do not work good
Yeah.
for Spyro.
Well, they didn't work for Spyro like on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
If it was like for GameCube and that, I think it could have pulled off a little bit better.
Yeah, they definitely could have. Yeah, see, 100 eggs.
Yeah.
And like I've shown off that I had more than enough by then.
Damn it, Spyro. You found enough dragon
Yeah.
eggs for me to unlock the portal.
But
You can
I don't
confront
think
the
Sheila
sorceress
appears in
whenever
any
you
other
want.
games aside from this one.
Careful.
I believe she shows up in Spyro 3, not in a playable set.
I think she was a racer. Yeah, I think she was like one of the racers for the Crash, like Spyro and Friends Cup. I think.
No,
I don't know, I could
no,
be
it was
wrong.
just Spyro and
Okay.
Hunter that were Spyro Hunter and Nasty North that were added for Spyro and Friends.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for clarifying that. I couldn't remember.
yeah. Sheila shows. Actually, Sheila shows. I believe Sheila shows up in Spyro 2 for the GBA. Season of Flame, and she has Hubert style levels.
I think she does.
I have not fully played.
Yeah, I think she does.
The only one of those I played are the first and third ones. I've never actively played.
Oh, so Season of Flame.
Yeah, I've never actively played Season of Flame.
Okay. Yeah, no. My brother owned all 3, so I remember playing Season of Flame. Sorry, not Season of Flame. Attack
Season,
of the.
okay.
Yeah, Attack of the Rhinos
yeah.
a lot more.
Which
And I
is
love
not-
that one.
which
I
is-
love that one a lot more.
Yeah, it's like it makes the isometric platforming work. It sucks that it took him 3 tries to actively make it work good.
Yeah. I mean, you have to do a strike system, so 3 tries, strike 1. Attempt 1, strike 1. Attempt 2, strike 3. And
Yeah.
attempt 3, you nailed it, but then that's the last game.
Yeah.
Like, Game Boy Advance Spyro, yeah.
And well, not the last one. Because we did
No, like,
have
last
Spyro
Spyro
Orange.
game for, like, the Game Boy Advance. Oh,
We did have
we
Spyro
do not
Orange.
speak, we do not speak of Spyro Orange. Or Crash Purple.
Which I'm not playing either of those for the channel. In fact, I don't think any of us
I
are
will
going
say-
to.
Yeah, no. The only way I would do that is if someone pays me to play them for the channel.
Yep.
I don't think any of us want. I don't think any of us want me to go through that horror.
No. Now, there is one more egg that is in this world, but we do not get it until after we beat the sorceress.
Okay.
Which is really weird. Speaking of weird, I missed the last gem, which I think is near Desert Ruins. Yeah, it is. Right there. And that is the last homeworld fully completed. And that's also it for the episode. Next time we will begin the, well, unless if you have any other words of wisdom to share with us. Next time we will begin the first of the last 4 stages.
All right, words of wisdom. Don't eat yellow snow.
No shit, Sherlock.